after he was into history. And so I want to get this right. So this actually is from one of his books where he wrote his biography, and I just changed it from first person to whatever we call that. I don't know, is that third person? I should not be trying to do English. All right. Willis Bill Husenfeld was born in 1924 on a farm in Sioux County in northwest Iowa, 5 miles from the nearest town of Hull, Iowa. He was the descendant of Dutch immigrants, his grandparents coming to South Dakota in 1881. He was part of a family of 4 boys and 2 girls. His mother died when he was only 6. He graduated from Iowa State College in Ames with a degree in electrical engineering after serving 2 years in the U.S. Navy during World War II. Bill first worked for the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation in Casper, Wyoming, where he decided to go by the name of Bill instead of Willis. While in Wyoming, he married Marjorie Krieger, a registered nurse who had grown up in Cody, Wyoming. The couple moved to Ottumwa, where Bill began a 35-year engineering career with Iowa Southern Utilities. The family, including 3 very young daughters, moved to Centerville, Iowa in 1958, where he worked as an electrical distribution engineer and later was director of electric and gas rates. After his retirement in 1990, Bill published a 325-page genealogy entitled Husenfelds in America, which included many pictures and data on all of the members of the Husenfeld family living in the USA. Bill began to get interested in local history with the research on the 1846 Mormon Trail in preparation for the 150th anniversary of the trail. The committee published Mormon Trails Across Appanoose County in 1995. Bill was elected Appanoose County Chairman of the Sesquicentennial Commission to celebrate Iowa's 150-year anniversary of statehood. In that capacity, he authored and published books This Day in History and Cemeteries of Appanoose County. Bill went on to publish Pioneer Stories, Towns of Appanoose County. And you'll see all of them, all the ones that he had, that he either wrote or compiled up here on the wall. Let's see, I'll start that over. Bill went on to publish Pioneer Stories, Towns of Appanoose County, Historic Homes of Centerville, Civil War History of Iowa Companies, the History of Coal Mining in Appanoose County, A History of Appanoose County, and My Last Hurrah. He also wrote the historical portion of the book Appanoose County 1904 to 2004, which was published to celebrate the courthouse centennial. He also wrote a weekly column in the Centerville Daily Iowegian on the subject of Appanoose County history since July of 2002. Bill and his wife Marge were avid bird watchers for many years. He was chairman of the Centerville Concert Association for some years as well. He sang bass with the barbershop Coal Miner Chordsmen. For many years, he was active in postal chess, where the players mailed their game boards back and forth to each other. And we have some examples of that, and Auto Bridge, which I didn't look that up to find out exactly how you play that. Bill was a longtime member here of the board of the Appanoose County Historical Society, and it was he who started the annual newsletter and the highly successful, and I gave him credit for this every time, the Patrons of Our Heritage sponsorship program, which I think is one of the main reasons we're able to stay in existence, because people like to give where they know they need to, and so we send out letters every year, and we, probably half of our income comes from that program, and we are so grateful that he came up with that, because our memberships are like $15 and $27 for a couple, and it's just not enough to keep the lights on, And so we're so grateful to him for that. And the other big thing that we're grateful for is that I'm not sure if it was in his will or it was just a legal document that he had provided for us the copyright to all of these books so that we can publish them over and over and over, and they still sell just as the sales never really goes down on those books, because new people get interested, and different people want to know different things. But I didn't know Bill his whole life, but I sure enjoyed visiting with him and and working with him here at the museum. And so I'd like to formally dedicate this new exhibit to the family who's here. We're so excited that they were able to come. Bill Husenfeld. So thank you. So when you can get up close and sit there and read everything and look at all the different bits of his life. We tried to get a little bit of everything. All I missed was a coal miner cordsman. And I have a picture, but I can't find it. But it will go right there. So thank you very much. The next thing we have is, what's at noon?